When one thinks of a crossover, a majority of you will bring up the many times 2 or more franchises would come together. That or a car, but that isn't the subject matter for this video. With that said, I think there's a very special element that can make a crossover special shine, and that's the potential of interactability. I'm talking about the creative possibilities of how a certain character from one series reacts to something from another series they aren't familiar with, which I think is the beauty of a crossover. It's what makes crossovers like the Sonic and Mega Man comic crossover, Batman vs. the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and plenty of others stand out and garner their own following. However, anime/manga crossovers aren't much of a common thing despite how popular they've gotten over the years. There are of course good examples such as Isekai Quartet and Hiro Mashima's 3-way crossover, Heroes, but when it comes to the biggest magazine in the manga industry, Weekly Shonen Jump, it's pretty rare to see any of their series meet up, unless you count these games. But there is one short collaboration that most people outside the anime fandom are completely unaware of, and that is of course the subject of this video, Dragon Ball and One Piece's special collab, Cross Epoch. This short one-shot was authored by both Akira Toriyama and Ichiro Oda, released on December 25th of 2006 in Weekly Shonen Jump. The story follows a variety of characters from both Dragon Ball and One Piece coexisting in a brand new world, partaking in their own adventures and eventually reuniting with the titular main characters of their respective series. These said characters include Vegeta, Nico, Robin, Trunks, and Usopp being Sky Pirates, Piccolo and Zoro being Lost Wanderers of the Land, Pilaf and Buggy forming an alliance, and of course, Goku and Luffy heading to a party set up by the dragon Shenron. There are other characters in the story, but I wanted to name the most notable ones and the ones that I found the most interesting. Nevertheless, Cross Epoch is honestly one of my most favorite one-off stories from Weekly Shonen Jump. Both Dragon Ball and One Piece are among the top of their genre and have spawned a bunch of merchandise, movies, and games to say the least. And seeing these two worlds collide is such an amazing experience to read. Watching characters interact with each other with dialogue that are vary in character thanks to the authors behind it. Not to mention the amount of fan service that they were able to cram into this story, such as Luffy being able to ride the flying Nimbus, the Kamehameha Gomu Gomu no Bazooka, each and everyone having a very unique design, the list goes on. All these fascinating attributes plus more is what makes this story stand out to me. Then again, the one-shot's only 20 pages long, but the amount of imagination and creativity the two authors have placed into this story is something to behold. And yes, before anyone says anything in the comments, there is another Dragon Ball and One Piece crossover in anime form called Dream 9, which also crosses over with another Weekly Shonen Jump series, Toriko. So if you're not a fan of reading, go watch that one. But if there's anything you should take away from this video, go check out Cross Epoch for yourself and form your own opinions. In the meantime, like and subscribe so you can be kept up to date to any future content on this channel. Until then,